This is RadioOnFire.com. Diamond K in here, alongside Dev Epps. What's going on,
guys?
man?
What's going on?
So, March Madness.
It's a lot going on right now.
It is a lot
It's
going on
right now.
What,
March Madness.
What is your brackets looking like?
My bracket looks good, Diamond, because I know what I'm talking about. That's right. It's validation on why I should have a show. Goddammit.
Yes.
For at least 14 out of 16 of my Sweet 16 is right. I think I missed.
Wow.
I missed Kansas when I should have known that Kansas was going to be Kansas, and Purdue. Who knew Purdue was going to? Purdue beat Nova, and I didn't call that, and I didn't call Auburn beating Kansas. But other than that, my Sweet 16 is intact. I called the Oregon game. That was a 5-12. And other than that, I thought it was pretty much self-explanatory. Everything was going the way it was supposed to go. If you watched the games a little bit this year, you would have saw that Nova didn't have what it took. But I took a chance on them, and they failed me.
Happens.
It happens.
Happens to the best of us.
Man.
But all in all, how are you feeling about NCAA?
It is the best promotional tool for the NBA that there's ever been ever. Zion Williamson, is clearly the number one pick, and Ja Morant has skyrocketed himself from a mid-round to probably the number 2 pick, depending on who's drafted number 1, maybe the number 1 pick in the NBA next year. Well, not next year. This draft coming up. Zion is everything that we thought he would be. I think that Zion will be that. I'm thinking sealing Blake Griffin. I'm not giving him, the greatest, player since LeBron. I think that Blake Griffin is a very solid career for his skill set. I don't see the game changing, but I do see him as a great player in the future. And John Morant looks like Derrick Rose, Russell Westbrook, like your super athletic point guard with a better jump shot. Like, shorty about to be scary. Zion may come in and win Rookie of the Year, but Ja's definitely, I feel like further down the line will be, must-see TV.
So, as far as ranking the remaining teams.
Where
do you
All right, well,
sit?
we're going to go Duke, number 1. Personally for me, which was when I first made my first bracket, and, in retrospect, I did rip that shit up and throw it away. I had Gonzaga taking it all. Now, my thought being with Gonzaga taking it all, they are the only team to officially beat Duke this year at full strength. With everybody on the team, everybody being present and at full strength, Gonzaga is the only team to do that. Now, it was very, very early in the season when they did this. Like Maui Invitational, very, very early in the season, the top tier teams go over to Hawaii and they play, some basketball or whatever. And the Gonzaga, whatever the hell they are, I don't know what the hell the Gonzagas are. I think they Bulldogs some shit. They beat the Duke Blue Devils. And I believe they beat them by 3 or 4. It was a close game, but all in all, they beat them. So they're my number 2. Coming in behind them, I have Houston. Very, very dangerous team. People seem to be overlooking them for some reason. But Houston was very, very formidable all year. Top 10 team all year. They are my sleeper pick to get into the Final Four. I've got Virginia, Houston, Duke, and Gonzaga in my Final Four. That's my Final Four. Okay. And I've got Duke beating Virginia 85-80 in the Final Four. I mean, in the championship game. So we'll see how it goes. And then, of course, as I said it.
That doesn't sound crazy.
Shit's going to fall apart
That
now.
doesn't sound crazy.
It's going to fall apart now. That's the same thing that happened. I had the same Super Bowl pick all year.
Yeah.
And as soon as it came down to the Final Four teams, everything went left. So now that I've said something, everything will go left now, man. But very entertaining games. It's not
games for the ages. Are these going down in history?
Oh, the Duke VCU game, man. Oh, that hurts. I felt sick for dude. The ball came.
And he was very upset.
Oh, I felt so bad for him. They had that game. They did everything they were supposed to do. Except for that alley-oop. They went for the.
Social media was buzzing with this inevitable loss.
They went for a highlight play to bury that game. Blew the alley-oop. Came back down, hit a 3, 5-point swing, man. And that was the game.
Can't give them nothing.
Can't give them nothing. can't give him anything. Because after that, they smell blood. And what happened? They got the ball to Zion. He got downhill. And it don't matter if you got a 7'6" rim protector. It's Zion Williamson. Like, he's going to find a way to finish on him. And mind you, if they meet 2 years down the line in the NBA, I really feel like Zion might bang on his ass.
You think he's that?
Oh yeah, with 2 hands. That boy's gonna be a monster. But I also feel like that the boy Taco played himself into an NBA contract as well. Now, he may not be a first-round pick, but he showed you that he can sustain in a high-level basketball game. Now, that might be a second-round pick, maybe a two-way contract coming his way, but I really feel like he'll find some way to the NBA within the next 2 to 3 years.
All right. So we'll talk more about that next week.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
When things are looking.
When my picks hopefully stay the way they are. Moving on to Elite Eight.
Let's go some NBA talk.
Yeah.
Should the Pelicans move to Seattle or another market? The rumors out there
that the Pelicans are mismanaging their franchise. No shit. Man, this
what is the issue? Is the issue Gale?
I just feel like the issue is a product that nobody really wants to watch. Like, I mean,
that's what I'm saying. So, with moving them to another city, electrify them? Would it attract? At
the same time, I mean, if you're taking the same group, like, no, it's not going to be. It's going to be the same mismanagement. It's going to be the same. You draft an all-star talent that eventually is going to want to leave because you're not pairing anything with it. Like, besides the surprise run they made in the playoffs last year, where they were a 6 seed and beat a 3, or they a 2 and beat a 7 or something. I think it was 7 and beat a 2. New Orleans, mopped the floor with Trailblazers, and that was just matchups. They had nobody to stop. What's the unibrow's name? Anthony Davis. Like, he's irrelevant right now, just like the guy he's trying to get traded to. But Seattle needs their own franchise. They don't need to take anybody else's. Because then we're going to be doing the same thing for the next 10 to 15 years with, does New Orleans deserve another franchise? So leave the Pelicans where they are and find an ownership group to put the Seattle Supersonics back where they belong. I found it odd, too, that the Oklahoma City Thunder took their history, too. Like, they were the Sonics, and now they're the Thunder. But that history remains. Like, they still, like, when KD breaks records or Russell Westbrook.
Because it's still the same franchise. They just changed the name.
It's foul, man. Like,
it is foul. It is foul.
I'm taking my history.
But it is, because it's just like we just renamed our team.
Yeah, I understand that, but at the same time, that shit should stay in the Emerald City where it belongs. So when that franchise comes back, they have something to work forward to.
It's like somebody changing their name, but they still got the same social.
Like, if we break records, right, and as the Baltimore Ravens franchise, I don't want to hear about old Browns records that have been broken. But that's the same shit.
But it's harder to do that because you got a Browns team.
And so what's going to happen? So when Seattle goes back and has another franchise, what are they going to be? They're going to be the Seattle Pelicans. They're going to be the Supersonics again, right? So does that history come back?
No. Yeah, I mean, you got a good point.
I don't like it. Like, what brings it up? Now, I do like it for 2K purposes. I would say that. I'm playing NBA 2K against my son, and I want to do the all-time OKC team. It's cool to have Kevin Durant and Gary Payton,
sure,
and Sean Kemp and Russell Westbrook. That's cool. That's cool. I get all that, but I don't feel like now Indianapolis Colts. That's different. Okay,
how's that different?
Because they went from the Baltimore Colts to the Indianapolis Colts.
It's the same.
Now they only changed because they didn't change names. They only changed cities. Yeah. Now I respect them taking the call.
What about the Oilers?
The Oilers?
The Houston Oilers.
Yeah, well, those are Texans records, I believe now, right? Yeah, right. Because they eventually became the Titans anyway in Tennessee. So they might just have lost records. Like, what do you do with that?
It's like don't really come up.
It's Houston football at that point.
Yeah.
So as I said, is it Baltimore football? Now, do we take those Johnny Unitas records, or do they transfer over?
They still talk about them here.
Yeah, they still talk about Johnny here, but at the same time, are those was Joe breaking Johnny's records, or was he breaking what? Fucking who else? Who was the Browns quarterback? Bernie Kosar? Was he breaking Kosar records? Like, what's our history, or does it just start over? Are we just the Ravens history?
I think for the most part it starts over.
It's just Ravens history.
We just start from 96.
Right. So just our all-time rusher is Jamal Lewis. Period. That's it. No. Okay. All right. I can accept that.
So the problem with the Pelicans is it when the owner passed away and his wife got control of things, you think that that's the problem? This has happened in wrestling before where, and I don't want to sound sexist, but sometimes a woman controlling the sports franchise is not always
just ruins it,
the best thing for the team.
Right.
I haven't seen any evidence of it being otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, well, what do we have? What are the historical examples of women running franchises? We got Frontier, who used to run the St. Louis Rams, who ended up in L.A., so we say that's mismanagement. And the only other one I can think of is the chick who owned the Cleveland Indians on Major Leagues. And she was horrible. So if those are our two examples, keep women out of football, basketball, and baseball.
In the ownership.
In ownership. You can be coaches.
They do great interviews.
Yeah, you can
coach. Mm-hmm. They can't play.
You can be on the outskirts.
They can't play.
And I meant outskirts in the most horrible pun.
You can't have a female quarterback.
Never. You can never have a female quarterback.
Hurt.
Now, I did see I forget. I think there's a D1 team that drafted a safety, a female safety, which is wild and weird. Yes. We'll see how that goes. Like, I don't want to see this girl hurt at all.
I don't either.
Because these are D1 football players. We'll see how it goes. I wish her the best, but I expect the worst.
She's fast, though.
She is fast. Yeah. I expect her to be fast, but I expect her to be offensively fast, not defense. Like, you running to go get ran over. Like, what is happening here?
Give me mine right now.
Stay out of the hole, lady. That's not for you. It's not. Listen, I'm all for women can do everything men do except football and boxing. Okay? Stay out of that.
Yeah.
You can football other women. You can fight other women. Don't. It's not fair.
So you didn't believe Ronda Rousey?
Could do what?
I'm just saying. When she really got challenged,
she couldn't beat regular women. What's she going to do with men?
Clean.
Yeah, exactly. When she got really challenged by a woman, she got knocked the hell out. What's she going to do with her? Tell her fighting Floyd Mayweather. Girl, shut up. Shut up. He like fighting women. You can't fight him.
That's true. I don't think he can do nothing with T.I. though.
You don't think?
I think T.I. can take him.
Listen.
In a street fight.
In a street fight,
my money's on T.I. In a boxing match, my money is on Floyd.
T.I. better have all those guns that he raps about because
he don't need the guns.
If it's a fight,
then they fight in a wrestling.
You mean when he sucker punched him?
Yeah.
Listen, if it's a real fight and Floyd is ready, T.I. ain't got no goddamn. He got nothing coming. Okay.
You know what you're doing right now?
What am I doing?
You going
thinking
back,
logically?
You going in the past.
I'm going in the past.
Yes. And you tried to apply
the 50 fights that he has professionally that has never lost. Never lost.
You ain't going in his past.
Well, am I going to T.I.'s past?
You going into Mike Tyson past.
No, I'm not. I'm not talking about
every street
I'm not
fight
talking about Mike
Mitch Green
and Mitch Blood Green. I'm not talking about that.
Ain't that.
I am talking about.
And you going to
Clifford.
You going to Rocky
and Floyd
and Tommy Gunn.
No, I'm talking about Clifford and Floyd. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Clifford and Floyd. And if Clifford wants to fight Floyd, then he better sneak him.
How many people has Floyd Mayweather knocked out?
It don't matter.
Not that many.
How many fights has he been in and won?
A lot.
All of them. No, Diamond. Not a lot. Not a lot, Diamond. All of them.
Look,
all of them.
People don't show the role in real life.
They don't show. Don't. First of all, and if he punches him first, they gonna knock him clean the hell out. Like, why do we think that T.I. can just fight a professional fighter? Why they both light as shit? It's not like T.I. got all this weight on them. They both low niggas.
Somebody get scooped.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now, okay, that's why I said now. If it's a street fight,
and listen,
maybe
Floyd Mayweather can't get. Listen, if he's off his feet, this is why I'm worried about the Conor McGregor fight.
Okay, all right.
If Floyd Mayweather gets taken off his feet, he's done.
It might be.
He's gonna be like a fish. He's gonna be like a fish out of water.
At the same time, he is one of the greatest boxers of all time.
Yes.
So you don't think that he can see a nigga getting ready to rush him?
No.
So if I see you getting ready to rush me, and I step back,
because he don't normally fight like that. I mean, if you trying,
right. What I'm not doing here is doubting Floyd's instincts.
You know what's gonna happen? Floyd's gonna be waiting for the referee to come in and do stuff. There is no referee.
If they wrestle, Floyd does a lot of locking up too. So he might listen. I don't think
because of what we fighting about. If Tiny's over there,
exactly. Now
T.I.
is fighting to prove his love, right now.
For Tiny, yes.
But if Floyd already hit it, then he's cool and relaxed, and it don't matter. And he is shoulder rolling on him. Oh nigga, please. Oh nigga.
But I think if he started talking trash to him or something and make it worse, they probably talk him out his game.
Floyd fought a real-life professional boxer and called out his predictions for an NFL playoff game. That really happened. Now, y'all think that T.I. stands any chance against this nigga without a gun? No. No. It'll be 51-0. One outside on the streets.
But they're very close to weight. That same weight.
The tail of the tape.
Same height. The reach is the same.
Listen.
I don't see Floyd knocking out nobody.
He don't have to knock him up. He gonna see all them bruises you talking about he have on his face. Where they gonna be there now. There they go. There they go.
Well, I would want T.I. to win the fight though.
Of course, we all root for underdogs, Diamond. Yeah. We all do that, but it's not gonna happen. It would be the worst. I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, no, it would be an ass whooping.
But based on the streets, T.I. won the fight that they had.
The one in the burger joint or whatever happened there. Yeah, he can. And you know why? Because he went toe to toe with Floyd and lived to tell about it.
Right.
Yes, it's a win for everybody. It's a win for the common man everywhere. No.
So let me just for conversational purpose.
Okay.
You think that T.I. can't beat Adrian Broner in a street fight?
No, I don't.
So you going with this boxer? Can't be.
I am going.
Hands are registered weapons.
I subscribe to the notion that if you spend 10,000 hours doing something, that you are a genius level talent.
Even Adrian Broner.
Even Adrian Broner. Okay.
So can T.I. beat Javante in a street fight?
No, he cannot. Okay. Here's the subscription that I subscribe to. Okay. Here it is. I feel like the lowest rung professional athlete can beat the highest level regular nigga at anything. So if
Manny Pacquiao can beat T.I. in a street fight,
nigga, give me Danny Garcia. Give me anybody.
Danny Garcia
will whip T.I.'s ass.
What about Mikey Garcia?
Mikey Garcia will whip T.I.'s ass. All the Garcias. Freddie Garcia. Give me another Garcia. Jerry Garcia.
Okay.
Hit him with a guitar.
You gonna have to give me this one.
Reference.
Sugar Ray Leonard. Currently, right now,
beat all the fire out of T.I. Tip Clifford Harris right now.
Well, goddamn.
Lowest rung professional, highest regular dude, anything.
All right. Well, speaking of highest, LeBron James.
Oh yeah, here we go. Highest.
He missed what he was trying to do.
And what was
thought
that?
He was going to the playoffs.
Playoffs? Talk about playoffs.
Didn't happen.
Kidding me? Playoffs.
Out of there. Now we come to find out that LeBron James had an injury.
Undisclosed.
Undisclosed injury.
Right.
And that's what leaders
Where was this? Is it the groin? Is that what he hurt? Is that what?
The groin
is what he's supposed to be out for 6 months for?
I remember that.
Is that not even? But is that? Because the groin
hurts.
Don't pay attention to LeBron anymore. Okay. So I'm gonna need full disclosure on, because once I saw the article, I read the headline, and I literally out loud, out of my mouth, said, "This nigga," and I kept going. I can't do it. I can't with this nigga anymore. So please tell me, at least make it believable, and tell me he's at least talking about his groin, and it was his groin that was hurt, and he couldn't play on after that, which he did, which he's still doing.
I know
currently.
He was pushing himself.
Huh? The more and more I hear about LeBron, the more and more I believe Kevin Durant. And that
what about Kevin Durant?
Anything around LeBron is just toxic. It's a toxic situation. And he's a great player. And at some point in time, the hassle of LeBron is not going to be enough for the trade-off of the talent of LeBron. And I think we're seeing it right now. Boom. Standing.
So let me get it straight.
I'm not blaming Magic
His
for nothing.
physical therapist was talking about.
Is this a real doctor?
Of the growing injury.
Listen, I feel like that I could go to school.
You know how painful a growing injury can be.
A year and a half and be a physical therapist. I need a doctor to tell me this. I don't want to hear from a physical therapist.
Physical therapist.
Nope. Yeah. You can get a physical therapist to say anything.
You can get a doctor to say
anything.
Our man got a doctor to say anything. He has pneumonia.
Right. She's really sick. What's funny shit about that is on the other monitor is this called, I want to read the rest of this article, but that's what's still up right here.
That is what you're looking at, right?
She is really sick.
Yeah, so LeBron just needs to do what? How do we make it to the playoffs next year?
How do you make it to the playoffs next year? You go get some better players. first and foremost. Okay, so real shit. Lonzo being out hurt you guys a lot. Lonzo was probably one of the best defensive point guards in the league this year. Lonzo being out hurt a lot. What else? What else went on this year? LeBron. Maybe if you guys didn't have LeBron, you would have made the playoffs
Maybe
this
we
year.
didn't have LeBron?
Maybe if you didn't.
Okay.
I feel like, honestly and truly, that LeBron is a fucking hassle. And he rubs people the wrong way a lot. And it's not in the Michael Jordan rub you the wrong way. It's not in the Kobe Bryant rub you the wrong way. It's not, I am saying this directly to your face, and I don't care how you feel about it because I'm the big dog here. It's, hey, you play your hardest, okay? You play your hardest. Magic, we got to get this nigga out of here. Like, that's what I feel like. That's how he does things, and that's why it always comes to a boil because people don't know where they stand with him. And he's very passive-aggressive. And you don't have to be when you're the king. Like, when you're the boss of something, the director of something.
People call him an asshole. People call him an asshole if he acted like Michael Jordan.
But when you're better than people, you act like you're better than people, and you don't.
But he's from the county.
You're patronizing. It's very patronizing, condescending, and people find that more disrespectful than you just telling me how you feel. Like I don't like that. No, nobody likes that. Nobody wants to be pat on the back and told and encouraged and teammate and brotherhood. And at the same breath, you working your best. You want me to play good so that you can trade me. That's why you want me to do well. You made me to feel like I was your second go-to here when all you really want to do was get my numbers up so you can get Anthony Davis in here. Nah, I don't want to play here anymore. I don't have the same effort. I don't have the same want to anymore. I want to get out of here. But now I want to get out of here on my own reasons. And that's where the Lakers are right now. Maybe they know they're out of the playoffs and they just playing just because they all love basketball. But I'm pretty sure that everybody was kind of soured on LeBron midway through this season when they found out what was going on.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It is because the Lakers are they're a flagship franchise of the NBA, and they're always on TV, and nobody wants to see a shit show, Diamond, and that's what the Lakers are. They're a shit show. And I know the shit show is because I'm a Knicks fan. So I know what shit shows look like. Yeah. Sure I recognize it. I see it. I can smell it through the TV. They're a shit show.
All right. Well, how can people stay in touch with you and keep up with everything you got going on?
Usual ways, you can use my government name and find me on Facebook. Sorry. DEVYNEPPS on Facebook. I am on IG at Dev_or_die. Playoff game for the Lords of War coming up very soon. I believe it'll be in the beginning of April. Stay tuned to my page or whatever. I'll be posting, when tickets are available. Other than that, man. RP Tech 9, man. Battle rapper from URL. One of my first favorites. I found out today. It's kind of very sad to me, man. It's a very sad thing.
Yeah, definitely. RIP to
Tech, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Paper plates, razor blades.
Well, thank you as always, sir.
Yeah, man. See you next week.
All right, see you next week.
Missed you guys.
Yeah, man.
Nicole was here too. That made it better.